Hey Nicole, thanks for chiming in. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm on a multi-stream platform, and I'm trying to test how the video quality is. So I've been like tweaking with this thing all morning, and my only kind of source that I'm looking at right now is the tablet. Oh my gosh, that lag is so deep. I have to invest. It's making me look like it's making me feel like I need to invest in some better equipment so I can do this more professionally. Good to see you. How are you? There's a serious lag. Okay, cool. I'm glad to know that. I mean, I think overall I'm kind of happy with the picture. I look a little wide, but I don't know too much about this stuff, and it makes me really kind of, yeah. Let's see. Screen fit to screen. Not a fan. Oh, that okay, cool. I'm glad to see that. Thank you for the feedback. Let's see. Just now, yeah, it just kind of makes me reflect that I need to like invest in like an actual like PC that has like good video quality. So I'll have to start communication with some IT nerds. See if someone would be willing to trade a guitar for a nice PC. One of the things too is like live streaming. For me, is kind of a big. I did a live stream on TikTok 2 nights ago. There was hovering. I mean, for a long period of time, there was probably about like, for like an hour, I would say there was probably about like 200 people in my stream, and 70 people were like asking questions. So like a live stream to me is like a part of my. It's a part of my communication to followers. So to me, it's really important. It's pretty much how I started. So getting this and having it down would be super important. How are you? What's up? I have to, FYI, I'm going to be hanging out with Aunt Denise on Tuesday. I'm going to be driving her to the airport. Oh man, that's a serious lag. Yeah, it was. It was very cool. It was a really and the thing is too, I didn't expect I had no idea what to expect that night because all I was thinking was, okay, I'm gonna be doing some finish work. Like, meaning, like, I'm just gonna, I had to sand and, do some stuff to a guitar. I did not anticipate that many people to show up when I was doing something kind of so boring, honestly. Because I didn't have any, it wasn't really like I wasn't able to, like, teach anything. It was just, okay, guys, I'm sanding this, and so I think it was more of, like, people just saying, oh my gosh, it's really cool, what kind of, I didn't really get any of those questions of, like, what grit sandpaper are you using? Or, oh, you should try. Like, I didn't get too much of that. I got a lot of, like, oh, that guitar is awesome, I'm good. It works, so I'm going to... Looking at 5 a.m.? Woo! Early. But you know what? The good thing is, when you start that early, you get out early. So you get to beat all of the craziness before it, or after it. Are you looking forward to it? Can you adjust to that early morning routine? I'm hoping I can adjust. I'm a night owl, so I have to sleep. Yeah, that's the thing. It's difficult at first. And honestly, you know what? I used to be a night owl, but more as I get older, I find myself loving the mornings more. And my old boss used to he would tell me, and I would think he was crazy, but he would say he used to wake up at 4 a.m. And he did that, when he had kids. And that's because when he would wake up so early, everybody was basically asleep, and so he could kind of just go about his day, do whatever he needed to do, plan whatever he needed to plan, and it was kind of like therapeutic for him to be able to just kind of relax for a moment before, the calm before the storm, before, like, everything kind of hits it at once. So, like, after he told me that, I was like, you know what, I get that. And now that now with Tate and Tegan, I totally get it. I totally get where he was coming from. Because when your children are awake, you don't get that free time to just kind of go about your leisure. You don't have that. So, here's a question of the day. What did Griffin... Okay, so it's not the grain, it's the grit. This, for example... Okay. So, there's very coarse and there's very fine. There's, like, coarse and fine. So, coarse is basically just, like, if you need something done super quick, like this, if you need something done, you go for, like, a coarse, like a, 60, 80, 100 grit. But if you're looking to do more of, like, a polish, especially for what I'm trying to do, I have micro mesh sandpaper that goes up to 12,000 grit. So it's almost like if you were to try to sand with your thumb, but even finer than that. So it really kind of like it depends on the kind of like outcome or result. Like if you were gonna do paint, you'd want it to be really nice. So you'd want a higher grit, if that makes sense. But if you were just like doing like what I'm doing, you want to go for more coarse, so it takes off more material. Does that make sense? That's a good question. And I learned that more. I learned that from this experience. I'm doing this stuff. All right, Nicole. I have to bounce real quick. I gotta go to. I'm going to. I gotta run to the hardware store, and I'll be back. So I hope that you're gonna have a great rest of the day. But I gotta sign out, and I'll probably be back online in a little bit. So my current issue is this is too thick. So I need to thin the back. So that kind of gives me more. That gives me more. More opportunity. That gives me more. I need that basically to be a little bit more. I need this thing to be a little bit more thinner, basically. All right, I'll see ya. Hey, Nicole, thank you for coming in too. By the way, thank you very much.